Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I am just crafting up the last of the wetware circuits that we're going to need here. I've gone ahead and crafted one more. So we have the regular wetware, then we have the wetware assembly, and then the next one that we'll build will be the UV, I think they're, I can't remember. Yeah, those. So I'm just crafting up the 16 more because you need the 32 for the, yeah, you need 32 of those to do this craft. And I debated whether I should just do these recipes because I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. But then I realized I was going to need like 8 stacks of those or something like that crazy. So yeah, I'm not going to do 8 stacks of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and craft up the next multi-block. Do I have nor? I do. So I have all that stuff. I just need to craft up the multi-block. I mean, yeah, because I was actually, now that I'm thinking about it, technically I could just, because these hold the, maybe I should just do that. I have most of the stuff already crafted up, but I was thinking you can actually just switch out the assembly line, the controller. So I could just craft one controller and I wouldn't even have to set anything else up, but eventually I'm not going to be doing that. I want one for each. So yeah, just crafting up the last of the circuits there, and then I'm pretty sure I have most of the stuff we needed. Unfortunately, I went ahead and I switched out the recipe for this advanced circuit assembly machine, so the they kind of broke the recipe for the multi-block. Can't remember where it is, because it uses a different, oh, there it is. Yeah, so it uses this one, which has the quantum mainframes in it, and when I switched it out, it kind of broke that recipe, so yeah, just kind of waiting for that. Yeah, there it is, all right. Yeah, I need to switch that out, but I don't have a computer available for it, so that's why I'm not doing it yet, but I have everything set for it. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at the moment. I've gone ahead and got almost everything. I think I just need to do, yeah, the UV compressor is that, and the UHV circuits, which we are working towards. Compressor, I think, is just a couple pistons, isn't it? That's easy enough. Yeah, 2 pistons. Though it does need 2 of those. So I'm actually going to need 10 of these, but that's fine, because the recipe that we're going to be doing does 16, so we're good with that. So, yeah, and these are just neutronium. Which I should... yeah, let's throw another 100 in there, how about? Alright, so, yeah, I've just had the process. It's gone through all the platinum that I had. And I went ahead and crafted up even more mass fabricators. So these are all just running and creating new matter. I'm trying to figure out like end game with this. I mean, technically there is a multi-block for creating that stuff, but it's so end game. Like the recipe requires like the next tier up, so I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to that what it's called? Yeah. So the quantum plates require like crazy difficult. So I'm like, I don't even know if it's like worth it, to be honest. Maybe just spamming these smaller ones probably would be better. But I'm almost thinking maybe creating a whole room. I could just make it down here. I don't need to create a whole new room. Of mass fabricators just producing UU matter, because I feel like... Yeah, I've got all the whole setup, but like... You don't get very much ruthenium out of it, is the problem. So I feel like it's just easier just to turn power into UU matter and just use that to like craft it up. I don't know. Still trying to decide, because I'm only getting a couple hundred of the ruthenium out of like 2,000 platinum stuff, so I'm like, probably just easier just to UU matter. But anyway, let me cut here and we'll come back. That's everything working okay over there? No. Still having issues with the assembly line, and I know it's... I know why it's happening, but I just haven't quite figured out. Need to put those bolts. Be bolts somewhere. Yeah, I was debating whether like adding a condition to the beginning of these, like say like there's something in the front one, don't do this kind of thing, but I would have to add one each of those, and I don't have enough things for this, so I don't know. I haven't decided how I want to do that yet. Like I said, the easiest way would probably be just to do multiple circuit assemblers. But I would have to like redo all these, and that is a lot of work. I don't know. Anyway, let me come back in a little bit here, and we will continue. And we are back, and I got one last one, so we're up to 6 now. So I put the... Well, I'm putting the the wetware recipe in there now, so we have those, and then the assembler, and then the regular circuits. So yeah, I don't know if it's such like a long building. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like how that's kind of set up. I was thinking maybe doing like one separate building per type. So like one, we'll need 4 for the crystals, and then 4 for... Actually, I don't think we need... Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we need a 4th for the main frame. Do we actually? Let me look this up, because I actually don't know. Does this need... I mean, this stuff is all cheap. I'm like, is this even necessary? I mean, I'll probably have it eventually, just to have it. I don't know. I'll think about that, because, I mean, aluminum and this stuff is super cheap. I don't... Yeah, it's like a better ratio if you do it that way, but I don't know. If this used circuit boards, it'd be a different story. I don't know. I'll think about that. But the wetware one does not look like it needs... I don't see a circuit line assembly recipe for that at all, and it may be just because there's so many different things to it. I don't know. Kind of guessing with that, but yeah. So now we can do the UHV tier, and I already have this set up. I think I need to fix the... Ooh, I'm running low on UU matter. I was using so much of it crafting those things. I gotta kind of let that... Actually, while I remember, let me turn off pull this out. And just kind of let's get a backlog of this stuff, because I think for now, yeah, okay, so that one I already got a new one. So let me just clear that. All right, so we're down to like the one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, so I'm just gonna leave that, I think. For now, I'll probably, you know, like I said, I'll probably get another circuit assembler, but I don't have enough though. I need about 200 more of that, so we'll just leave that for now. All right. Next, so I need the UV compressor and the circuits. Now, so I need, I think, what is it, 4? Yeah, so I need 8. Yeah, we'll need 8 of those. Okay, so I can use I can use 2 of these to make the UV compressor, and I have the, yeah, I have that stuff going. Let me grab a UV machine hull. Get that going. And what was the name of this again? Compressomatic. Ultimate Matter Constrictor. Yeah, so I'll use those 2, and then we need flux electron cables. Do I have, no, I don't have those. Easy enough to make, though. I'll just do that. I do need to get that set up, though. So many things. I need to set up a few assemblers, I think. Come on. There it goes. And it's relatively quick. What is taking that so long? There it goes. Finally. But I think that's everything. Yeah, I could be wrong though, but I think we got everything for this. I need to redo the fluids though. Because the fluids will, well, actually, I don't know. Some of the fluids didn't get messed up, so that's even more confusing. Where am I? Not the motor. Is it in this one? Yeah, where mainframe? All right, so that's messed up. Yeah, so I just gotta fix these. I really wish there was an easier way to do that, but there really isn't. Did these get messed up? No, see, the IC2 coolant didn't get messed up. The radon, that got turned to 2500. That's radon, right? Maybe because the IC2 is different? I don't know. Totally guessing with that. And the UU matter didn't get screwed up either. Yeah, I think it's because it's the IC2 fluids, maybe. That's why they didn't get messed up. Let me just double check the circuits here. There it is. 2500, 10,000, molten soda now. All right. I think we got everything here. Oh, do we have titanium? I don't know. All right. But let me just finish the rest of this stuff up. Can I get the... Build this yet? Yeah. All right. So there is that. Throw it over here. Yeah, let me get the last of these circuits done. And yeah, there we go. Fortunately, we do need some europium and titanium, so I gotta let the thing run. I think it's all done with its. Yeah, it's all done with Americium. All right, let me get this going, and we'll come back. And there we go. There is the 4 wetware mainframes. So feels pretty good. Cool thing is we still have some of those UV circuits left over. So yeah, but there. Oh, I need one of those for the for when the thing gets fixed, which should be relatively soon. So hopefully within the next day or two, we can get an update and we'll be able to actually use the circuit assemblers. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and grab all this stuff, and we could just bring the... I should just bring this crafting table over. Kind of like left it over here. Kind of like a glass breaking sound. It's kind of a weird sound for that block to break. Question is, where should I put this? I guess I could just throw it back here, maybe. Yeah. Just gonna kind of hide it a little bit. Although I can just actually, I don't need to like keep it up. I can just like throw it in the chest. Let's just do that when I don't need it. All right, so neutronium compressor. So that in the middle. These around. Then I think it's like that. No. All right. Yeah. And then those. We got the black plutonium. I think that's what it was, right? Yep. Did I? No. I was like, I thought for a second I screwed up. That goes there. Then I think it's like that. Yep. Then we got the crystal matrix next to those. He's right there, and I think that's everything. Yep, there we go. There is the neutronium compressor. I feel like I should have like fireworks or something going on. Let's drop it, see if anything happens. Anything? No. Oh well. All right, so does this need... Doesn't need power, right? You just put the stuff in and it compresses it. I'm guessing, right? But I'm gonna try the world accelerator, so we're gonna need to get it kind of probably near... I'm probably, I guess, kind of like around here. How much is coming out of this? Is it 16? Yeah, why don't we try kind of like right here? I don't know. I'll probably end up moving this. But I think this just goes... You just throw a stack in there and it turns it into... Okay, so that was instantaneous. That was not exactly how I thought that was going to happen. For some reason, I thought that was a... Had a... a crafting time on it. But apparently you just throw it in there and get thousands of infinity catalysts. Alright, so that's a thing. Wonder if I could just pipe this in with the... Here, let's try this. Oh, duh. I just filled up my inventory. I thought these... Maybe I'm thinking of the neutron collector. That's probably what I'm thinking of. Here, let's... I just go in there? Yeah. So if we do this, will this do what I think it will? Do that. Although that's kind of slow. Oh, okay, I see what it's doing. And then when it gets 64, all right. So that's a thing. Does this have? It does have recipes. All right. Right. Okay. So I remember now. If you feed it the blocks, that's right. To get the singularities, and then it'll slowly tick up as you feed more into it. All right. Well, I don't really need to do it that way, do we? Yeah. All right. Well, that's good to know. I guess we don't need it. We don't need it here. We'll just put this back. So there we go. Endless infinity catalysts. I'm trying to think of like an easy way to do this. Yeah, let's do this. Can you pipe it in with the A? This doesn't have any other use, right? Like if I turn all this into... Ah, right. It does have that. But we'll probably have leftover. I highly doubt we'll have the exact amount. So we'll just do that. All right. All right. It doesn't look like you can pipe it in. Maybe it has to go on the top. But it doesn't look like that works that way. This isn't like overly important. I'm just was kind of curious for when the time comes if I need to automate this stuff. Should we test that? I guess we could test it while we're here. Why don't we go ahead and test it, I guess. Let's go to export. I mean, I could just use this one, but this is my like garbage thing if I need to clear out my inventory of anything. Say like almondine, because I don't feel like processing it. I'll just chuck it all in there, but not gonna worry about that right this second. All right, so if we do this, does this work? I don't even know if I have enough channels on this one, to be honest. Looks like I may not have enough channels over here. No, there we go. All right. So can we input in the top? All right, you can. All right, so it looks like it needs to go in the top. Just for reference. That's good to know. We do this. Yeah. All right, so there we go. And then I'm assuming if it fills up, we won't be able to at all of them. Did I just go through my... Yep, I did. All right, so slight issue, which I didn't think about. That, right, okay. So it does consume it, although, yeah. All right, so that's a bit annoying. Infinity Catalyst is not difficult to get, as we saw, though. So probably not going to feed that like that. I'm curious if I break this, does that keep that? I'm guessing no, but it's good to find out. Yeah, it does lose that. All right, so there we go. There is the neutronium compressor. I guess I'll just throw it right there. And we got 67 Infinity Catalyst. So not too shabby. The only kind of thing here, if we look at Infinity Ingot, I'm assuming this is the only way you can get this. I'm not. Yeah, I just realized that. Oh, that's a freezer. That's 20 million EU per tick. That's not 2 million. I thought that was 2 million EU per tick. That's actually 20 million. So yeah, that's definitely not a thing that we can do. So it looks like this is possibly the only way to get this. Which, what do we have? 1, 3, 6, 10, 11. 11. Let's see if we can go ahead and craft up an Infinity Ingot before we wrap up this episode. So we need, how many are we talking here? 3, 6, 9, 18, 21, 24. Ooh, I don't know if I can, I probably don't have enough. Do I have enough of that? I don't know. Yeah, 1900, all right. Yeah, why don't we go, before I do that, let me, the neutron collector, because this is what gets me, right. Basically the same, a little more expensive because it does use infinity plates. All right, so we do need 4 infinity plates. Uses these instead. All right, but everything else, totally easy. I mean, okay, easy in a relative term. So we do need these infinity plates. Okay, let's go ahead and craft up one of those. So it was 24. We got enough of that. The infinity things, we needed, what did I say? 11 of these. I should make a recipe for this. And then this is 4, 8, 10 of the crystal matrix, which I made a recipe for, and basically just a bunch of diamond. That is 18 blocks of diamond. So that's a thing. I haven't mined up any diamond. Unfortunately, the miner is not working correctly at the moment, so I don't want to like just destroy all my resources at the moment. It looks like it, like I said, I can only get it to do like one chunk kind of size. So I don't feel like picking it up and moving it multiple times just to clear out one vein. So hopefully that will be also fixed in the upcoming update. Let me, oh, that's actually going pretty quick. So that, where did I, right. That's just kind of in a regular, yeah, I don't have a thing for it. I don't have an assembler. I really need to get these assemblers built. I keep saying that. Yeah, not that I don't know if I'd want one with 3, but I don't know. I mean, in theory, I'd want one with all the different, like I would have one with a 1, a 2, a 4, 8, 3. I have no idea what that 10 is for. I don't think it's for any of those. I have no idea what that circuit of 10 is in there. Right, but we done? Almost done. I think I did these. Did I do those? I don't even remember. I think I did those in the assembler or something. No, that was the forming press. Yeah, and then these I think are in the assembler. I remember. I don't remember. All right, so here we go. And I just realized I put the crafting table away. So I'm going to do a recipe for this. Clear that. So 11 of those, 24 of those, 10 of these. And what was it? This, that. All right, I'm going to screw that up. Like that. I think that's how it was. Yep. And then the nice thing about these is it won't like replace, but all right. There we go, Infinity Ingot. Still feel like there should be like fireworks or something. That's a pretty huge thing. I think it's the most difficult ingot to make in the entire game, or the mod pack. So there we go. Let's do that. And just make a casual thing. Obviously we can't craft that. So I will just do that. I believe there is a... I think there is a thing, a Dire auto crafting table. So I think this works with A, but don't quote me on that. But maybe we can go ahead and craft that because that's pretty easy. I mean, this Dire crafting table is pretty easy to make now anyway. It was difficult at the time, but now it's like super easy to make. But yeah, there we go. There is our first Infinity Ingot. So it'll probably be one of many. So next kind of goal here, I think, is to got our neutronium compressor. I guess we need a couple UV stuff here. Now that I can craft the recipes, got that done. Assembler fluids, I'm kind of just going. This is for the assembly line. I'm just kind of fixing them as I need it. All right. But I think the next goal I think we should probably look at is the neutron collector, because I believe that's going to get us the pile of neutrons, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've done that, but we need these infinity plates. So we need 3 more of these. So that's a thing. But I mean, looking at some of this stuff, it's pretty fun. We can get some like crazy awesome tools, but I mean, I don't know if we really need to at this point. See what else we got. Should be, yeah. There is the Infinity Booster card. Isn't this for, yeah. We want to do it in any dimension, so that's something. And we can craft all this now, so it feels pretty cool to say. Neutronium energy cell. Wow, that is a lot. This is for AE. We don't ever have to worry about that. But power, I don't know if power is really all that important. I don't know, maybe we will. What else we got? What is this? Steve's carts. Infinite oxygen. That is definitely something to maybe think about, but that's pretty expensive. Although the neutronium isn't that difficult anymore. It used to be, but yeah, I don't know. Because an infinite oxygen supply would be pretty cool. What else we got? Infinity chest. Oof, that is a lot. I don't know what's special about that. If anyone knows what's special about the infinity chest, would be happy to know. So there we go. There's a few different kind of things here. Yeah, we'll kind of figure out where we're going from here. But like I said, I think the neutron collector will be the next kind of thing. Because I want to see if we can world accelerate upgrade. Because I believe that just takes time. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.